welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Bengals coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The pressure. And he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, it's Hurts. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. To the air again. Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
On first down, Burrow. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, They deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Now Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Hurts now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Philadelphia. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense.
And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Hurts to the air on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Burrow. He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The halftime show wrapping up. It's just about time for the final half of football this season as we send you back out to the Super Bowl and Mike Tirico.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Burrow now to throw on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Burrow now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll run on 2nd down. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. 1st and 10. Here we go. Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On first down, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal. Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On 2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Higgins sent in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Up the middle they go. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the read, here's Burrows. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where, put me in the mind of the play caller. Are you thinking just keep the ball on the ground right now?
I think it's hard. I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how well do you understand, what kind of relationship do you have with your quarterback.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
3rd and long. On play action, Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. on 2. Here we go. They'll stick with him again. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes. And the Bengals have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. There's Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.